Hi, is Ricky, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're getting... Oh, never mind. We're gonna go ride a ferry in Quebec.
Obligatory ferry noise.
I'm not Miles. Where are we at? Wellington and Lyon?
Yes, Wellington.
Which should be Lyon stop D and not the previous stop. Anyway, we're taking the 400s and we're gonna go to Lorraine and we're gonna get to Masson. Sorry?
Masson.
Yes.
It's a whole different country. They use a different measuring system over there. You have your passport? Yeah, you have your passport, right?
What do they use in Quebec?
Pied.
STO numbering is really weird because they have 4 routes that are over 100. They got the 100, it's 5 routes that are over 100. You got the 100, the 200, the 400, the 800, and also the 371, which I think is like a variant of the 37.
It's also hourly today. So I'm not sure how useful it is. Like, it essentially goes into, I mean, you can't really tell my... It's kind of express. It runs on major streets, but like, it runs hourly right now and is only every 20 minutes at best.
But I just find it funny how like all of their like rapid bus routes are like 100 series, but they're separated by like at least 100.
Well, because the 400, 200, 800, whatever, they don't increase frequency. They add another route that interlines. Like, the 400 is never better than 10 minutes, even though the service is effectively better than 10 minutes because they add variants like the 100, 200, and the 800, which some run express.
And those are peak only, I thought, right?
Yes. I believe one of them runs most of the day, but then goes into Quebec further. It doesn't come into Ottawa. Like,
yeah.
It goes into...
that's the 800.
Yeah.
But the 200 is the red line, the 100 is the blue line, and then the 400 just looks like every other route. Even though the 400 is like the best rapid bus route.
It's their emulation of our transitway, which is clearly doing so well right now.
Yeah. Rare moment of getting a 400 with a 40-foot bus. There's going to be a lot of shots out the rear window for this because our window isn't doing so very good.
Open the window and ever so slightly.
But it says that you're not supposed to do that if there's climate control on it.
Do it anyway.
This is basically BRT. This is BRT speeds. Feels like we're on a BRT.
Well, there is, if we continue straight, which we're not going to, only the express routes continue straight. That was actually a huge government complex, so there is double wide bus lane, like 2 bus lanes.
STO is like if somebody was tasked to recreate the OC Transpo network from memory.
And everything had to focus on Ontario.
Because we're on the 400, we turn here and do like a very weird shaped deviation that follows the weird Hull Street network.
We go up above that road because that is literally a, like 1970s urban, like fucking ginormous. It's like a 1970s urban ginormous like complex that was used by the government. So there's literally 2 roads stacked on top of each other. There's like the local road with all the street and like shops, and then there's the road that's 8 lanes wide below it.
That's like a trench, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can. No, you cannot see that at all. It's
like a trench.
Yeah, it's a highway trench. That's what it looks like. So after about 10 minutes of crawling through downtown Hull, we finally come on to Montcalm, and this will take us up to the rapid way. Montcalm station, usually the first station on the rapid bus, but there is one more south of here that like gets hourly service most of the time.
Yes, I know. Yes, because that's served by the 800. The buses bound for Ottawa, they don't serve that one.
Yeah. Actually, the 18 does, but that's peak only.
Yes, and it's also a peak only route.
Give the 18 more service. I really like that route. There shouldn't have like 3 buses a day. We're turning onto the rapid bus corridor now, which goes next to a former railway, which I think is still usable on this part. I think it's probably mothballed, right?
The track has been in not rideable condition, but I believe the track that is usable ends in Masson.
This is the Gamba station if you want to go gambling on transit.
Well, and
But I think the next station's actually a better connection. So this is, the previous station was Casino. This is Lac Levy coming up here. I thought it was closer. But yeah, I think, so this casino is called Lac Levy Casino.
it's this massive complex. Like there's a lake, like there's a bunch of public access.
But there is a Lac Levy station, there's a casino station. So they have, it's essentially two stations that you can go gambling at.
Or you can buy an RV. Or go to road.
So along the railway there is like still railway signs and there is still posts for crossing gates. But the actual gates have been taken off.
Well, because it is not physically possible for a train to get here unless it's trucked in.
So there's like an abandoned switch there. And then there's a stop sign for the train, which is pretty cool. That's always good to have.
That was actually the line that went up to Cantley, which was very beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
and there was a steam train there for a while, but then if they ran out of money, it got ripped up.
Well, the track also got washed out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it got washed out and they ran out of money to fix it.
Ah. And then they turned it into a rail trail, I think. So we're currently stopped. That's another bus that just went across a bridge over the Gatineau River. And presumably we're going to move soon.
Momentarily.
We're gonna go across a one-lane bridge. It is a former railway bridge. There's like tracks embedded in the road on the railway bridge. But since it's like really thin, since it's only one lane, there's like traffic lights for the bus.
It is a very urbanist bridge. You have a nice bike and pathway.
That's the traffic light there.
They have a very nice bike pathway along the side of it. You can walk along it, and you have railway and BRT.
Well, not really railway, but they could if in the future. But yeah, so it's also, I think the lights are at least somewhat smart because if there's no bus on the other end, they'll just let the bus coming the other way go through. It's not like Viva in Markham.
Yes, where it's just time.
Where it's just
Here
time.
we have smart signals.
Oh yeah.
Of don't go that way.
They got the like highway bridge signals that you find on like bridges and like toll booths and stuff. That's the end of it. So the track kind of diverges off the street and goes over there into its separated section from the road. This is Station de la Gap, which also has a bus terminal over there. You can't really see that. So this is where we dive underneath. What is this? What's the road that we're going underneath?
I don't know.
It's like Boule de Promenade or something.
Yeah, it might actually been Promenade.
So the next station is Promenade, coming up there.
But we are sunk down in the trench, but the railway isn't, because they didn't want to spend the money to do that.
And this is Station de Promenade. This is the big one. This is La Cité. And it has like a bridge. This was pretty much every transitway station. But they only have like one of these.
Yeah.
And this is also where the service center is. The only place you can buy their fare. Well, not the only place.
It's the place you're supposed to buy a multi-card.
Yeah, which is their fare card. That's the cool looking station. This is the station they show off in all their promo shots of the Rapid Way. And it also has a bus terminal, which is good. Oh, and also the Slush Puppy Center. Struggle with this name, I think. Is it like
Do it.
Gouin?
Wine.
Gouin.
Wine.
That's how it's. Oh, you can't see. I'll flash it up on screen. So this is the previous terminus of the Rapid Way, La Brosse. Until it got extended. When did it get extended?
I have to look it up, but it was within the past 2 years.
It was
August 2023.
And now we get into the extension, which goes through a conservation area. And along this part of the Rapid Way, there's a bike lane, which is not like physically separated from the Rapid Way. It's just like a patch of grass. We're coming up to the intermediate station on the extension here, Lac Beauchamp.
It's basically a bus shelter in a conservation area.
Yeah, I don't think we're stopping here.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
This is the station. Did you see it? That's what it was.
It's a crossbuck, 2 bus shelters, and some signs.
So we're at Laurent, Park and Rides, or as the French call it, Parc au Bus.
Well, this is the current terminus, but future non-terminus for another 2-stop extension.
Let's see. So, despite being like 7 minutes late in Ottawa, we've made it, I think, early.
Well, it left Rideau, which is its like start, like 8 minutes behind.
And now we're early at the end. So STO pads their schedules to hell, which is not necessarily a good thing.
Ottawa used to have like 3 designations of a circle, a hexagon, and a square to delineate what kind of service it was. Circle rapid, like octagon frequent, and square just being like a regular bus route. We have oval routes and purple circles and regular circles.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about with the 100 and the 200. These are peak only, I'm pretty sure. And these are like the colored ones. And then this is the one that runs all the time. And it's just like, it looks like a normal route.
Yes. I believe these are not peak only and use the rapid bus for portions of their route, but not all of it.
It's purple is peak only. This is like limited service, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's like green, which means something else.
And then you have the like rural routes that are run by a completely different agency.
Oh yeah, Trans-Colleen. That might be a future video. What? Sorry, what was it? How do you?
Trans-Colleen.
Trans-Colleens. I don't know. Trans-Colleen. I don't know. That might be a future video. So we got a seat with an undotted window, so this will be useful. I think we're on this bus for long.
Oh, decent amount of time.
Yeah. This goes on the 50 also, so that'll be pretty fun. Like, I think the only STO bus that goes on the 50 during like all hours of the day.
Yeah, we're going express to Angers, and we're not going to get there for another 10 minutes.
We're leaving. This window directly next to me is dotted, but this one's fine. So.
Well, would you rather dots, or would you rather just sit backwards?
I mean, I'm fine with sitting backwards. STO also like signifies if stops are accessible, which is pretty funny. I guess they don't have very good accessibility legislation in Quebec, which is like the one thing. Oh yeah.
All their buses are accessible, but not every stop is accessible, is the thing.
So they don't have as good accessibility legislation in Quebec. So this is us getting on the 50. The 50. And Quebec needs to be unique, so they have red and white chevron signs instead of yellow and black. They also have like a different shade of yellow for their warning signs. It's like more fluorescent, I think. I love Quebec traffic cones. They're purple, orange, and white, which is an awesome color combination. So after about like 10 minutes of highway driving, we're finally coming off the highway. There's some STO routes that continue on the highway further, but those are peak only.
Yes. Like we're serving Masson or Angers. We're serving one of the two. So we have to go down and do that, and then we run local all the way to Masson.
Also, one of the routes that operates on the 50 is inbound only. There's no outbound trip. It's like one inbound trip, and that's like the 93 or something like that. There's actually two. It's like the 93 and the 95, and they're inbound only on the 50.
The 95 runs in both directions. 94 only runs in one direction and one. Yeah, there is only one trip on the 94 that runs in one. Like the ones.
I think it's also the 93. Yeah, so it's inbound only. Yeah, getting home from work, you're on your own basically.
Yeah, but it runs all the way into Ottawa.
Yeah, via the 50.
Yeah, by the 50, not by our rapid bus.
That's where the railway is. I think this part is operational. It has signals. Like, it has lights on the crossing. I don't know if this part is operational.
I think it may be physically possible to get there, but I think they have no reason to go that far.
So now we're on 148, which is, I think this goes to this, like, I don't know. It's a town.
It is the town of Zonge.
Okay, yeah.
So we're deviating down here to serve Ange, and then we take 148 all the way to Masson, as opposed to using the highway.
So right now we're in Zone de Courtoisie.
Courtoise.
Oh.
Zone de Courtoise.
Okay. Zone de Courtoise, and I think it's just like you can flag the bus down anywhere here.
Or you like bother the operator to stop anywhere.
Or that, yeah. Somebody wanted to get on in the courtesy zone, so they flagged the bus down.
We just pull over on the shoulder of Highway 148.
The bus had to stop pretty quickly. All right, we're getting off at the next stop. That's also the railway. I think there's a few cars there. I think it might be actually a spur. I think there's a spur. Anyway, we're getting off at the next stop. I don't know where that is. Elsie. Ridership all the way out here. Ricky also brought their bike.
Because I was very late
Okay.
on the way here.
So that's the bus going. This is the parking ride, or the parc-bus. It's kind of small. It's not very big. It's a cool signage though.
Now we get to go walk across a bridge in this wasteland.
Which, also, this is the deviation that the 97 does, which is the bus that runs for most of the day, which is half an hour, and the walk to where the deviation ends up in Masson is 15 minutes. So that's what we're gonna go do now.
Are we gonna beat it there?
Probably. So the ferry that we're walking to is kind of weird. They don't have a posted schedule, but they say they have like up to 6 boats at a time on the Ottawa River.
6 boats at a... It's like 50 meters wide.
Yeah, so I think it is literally just they don't need a schedule because it's so frequent. So if this were Ontario, there would be like a 4-lane road here, and like a shoulder to walk on. Maybe not even a shoulder. But because this is Quebec, we have a combined pedestrian and bike path.
Like even in this kind of industrial wasteland of this paper mill, like it's not a terrible place to walk. The bus to Ottawa runs every hour. Like
I'd imagine people in Cumberland use this. They use this bus a lot because it's very hard to get from Cumberland to Ottawa on the Ontario side on OC Transpo because it's like a peak-only bus that has 2 departures a day in the peak direction and no service on weekends. Although there is the shopper route.
That runs once a week.
So this might look like a nice field. You can like play soccer or whatever in, but no. You're very much not allowed to use this. Also,
really cool.
Oh yeah. You got like rock rapids here, and then you got the railway bridge. This is like a landmark on Google Maps also. I think it's earned that status because it's a pretty cool bridge.
Well, I think that paper mill was one of the original draws for having the railway here. Because like they would be served by the railway.
Okay, so I think this is the intersection that the bus would have come in like 15 minutes, right?
Well, it would be coming down here. And I think it turns left and ends.
To actually cross the intersection, if you're coming down this bike path, you first gotta walk in the opposite direction from the road you want to cross. You gotta go up here. Then you gotta cross that zebra crossing there. Then walk down back towards the intersection on a path, on a pedestrian island, and then finally use the crosswalk at the intersection.
This point by 15 minutes. Simply by crossing the bridge.
So literally it takes half the time to walk here than to take the bus.
Well, the deviation is useful. It goes and serves the actual town up the river. But if you're trying to come here, just get off and walk.
Yeah, it'd be useful to also have a bus that goes from here directly to Ottawa, or like at least Laurent, so we can get the rapid bus. Oh yeah, so if you want to get, there's not even a sidewalk in there, so no point doing that. But yeah, you have to cross here and then cross here, and then you're finally on the road that you want to be on from literally over there.
Where we were 2 seconds ago.
If you want to get over the other side of here and walk over to that bus stop, you got to go across here, and then across there, and then across there. You got to make a triple crossing, because they couldn't bother putting a crossing here. This is what I was talking about with the outbound or the inbound only bus. This is the outbound stop that like terminates somewhere around here.
For the peak only route.
For the peak only route, this is like 2 trips a day or something like that from Ottawa. And then over there, I don't know if you can see that, but there's clearly another number on there.
93 and 94. It leaves once per day in the peak direction only. There is no other direction.
Fucking Route Master jump scare, I guess. There's a Route Master in Masson. Also, this is the ferry that we're getting. We gotta walk another kilometer. I think it's like a 30-minute walk. Why? I'm zoomed in. Hold on. It's like a 30-minute walk, I think. Google Maps said we can probably walk it faster. This is a great sidewalk in contrast to the bike path we were on before. There's what we think is a power station because there's a turbine there. But it's not a Easel, Quebec power station. So, I'm sorry, Easel, Quebec foamers, because I know you guys exist. So the ferry is down that way. And to get over to there, we gotta cross this road where there isn't a clear line of sight. Or now there is, but what are you doing? So yeah, we kind of have to make a mad dash across here. Oh. All right.
Well, it's not bad.
We made it. It's not a very busy road, so I guess, I don't know. This sidewalk continues to be great. The sidewalk ended up there, and now we got this. But it starts again up there for like 50 meters or something, and then it ends again. So the sidewalk that's like 50 meters long is specifically for people from this housing area to get to this park, and nothing else.
Nope, not even for trying to get to the ferry, which is still like a 15-minute walk.
Which, you just said it was 1.7 kilometers.
The sign said 1 kilometer, half a kilometer ago.
So we've officially left the kind of residential area, and now it's just like a straight shot to the ferry terminal, which I think I might be able to see down there. The ferry is in view. So we've made it finally to the dock. There was a boat pulled out, and then another one came like in straight away. There's also like this one that's just standing here that I don't think they're using.
Well, I don't think they're using them.
I don't know that those are ferries. Ricky has bet that there will be 4 out of the 6 boats on the water right now. Oh, that one. Okay, that one is being used. So they have like 2 docks that they like switch between.
Right.
So
that one's full now.
Yeah.
Cars $12? Dude, we're saving $10.
I don't know how this is gonna work. He's like letting cars on. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7?
I'm counting 5 ferries, so you were like 1 off.
Yeah. This is a way bigger operation than I could have ever expected.
Do we want to try and get that one, or?
I don't know. I think we just keep walking up to like the no parking.
Maybe we might have to get tickets over there. I don't know.
I don't. Okay, we can get on.
Okay, cool. The guy just like pointed.
Cool.
So yeah, this is. So there's 2 boats on the water right now. One over in Cumberland, and then one here, and I think another one somewhere. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's 4. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, so there is like 5 out on the water right now. I don't know where we're supposed to stand though.
Well, the parameter is obviously pretty big.
Are we going? Oh yeah, we're like going like right now. Huh.
Oh, the gate's not even up and we're going. We're moving.
113 by the way. And that's the other one coming in. They have like a lot of keys.
You know, gratuities.
Yeah.
$2?
you want to show us that? Your pill
What?
bottle of change?
It works perfectly. Like it's all still in a row.
Yeah, honestly, those are pretty well. We're going pretty fast right now.
Oh, rip it. We're like halfway there.
Over here is the great metropolis of Cumberland.
Like they don't even really have enough time to take money from everybody. Like before we get there.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically we could just like refuse to pay, and we'd still be over there because they don't make you pay before you get on.
Yeah, like we just walked on, and a guy walked up and was like 12 wheelers. So presumably semi trucks.
Yeah, this is the Port of Ottawa.
And they also have crane/bus fare of $35.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says.
You can go over there and see.
Okay.
Go around to the car.
Get the wake shot in the process.
The wake shot.
Wake shot.
This feels very safe. Like,
Well,
it's like
I don't know if we can get over there. I think there's cars blocking it.
between the cars.
So these are the prices. You can take 6-wheel truck, 10-wheel truck, 12-wheel truck,
Or a small bus.
small bus,
But if you're a big bus, you have to pay $35.
30 feet or more. So like every transit bus that's not a minibus.
It would
And
be
then
so awesome.
trailers are by the axle. So you have a 7-axle trailer.
History.
Okay, is the name M. Bourbonnais or Port
I
of
think
Ottawa?
Bourbonnais is like a guy who like founded this whole operation.
Okay. We're coming in really soon, by the way. We don't get an Ontario sign, but we get an Ottawa sign. coming
there's
into-
even the little subtext that I have to show you now on the sign.
My phone just gave me a warning that it's too hot. So we're now coming in. I guess start your engines. It's very loud. We're like right over the engine, I
Well,
think.
it's a car ferry. It's basically a boat that's flat that you can put cars
Yeah.
on.
There we go. We've attached. 117. How long did that take? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Really?
We have to wait for the cars. to go
I think we
through.
could probably like force our way. I think this is kind of like not a very official operation. Okay. Never mind. We do have to wait.
We do have to wait.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we say thank you now. We don't say merci.
Because we're in Ontario. Yeah. The changes as soon as we cross the border. Do we want to wait for the next boat, or do we want to just get back on this one?
Well, I don't think we will be like allowed to get back on this one, so we're blocking the car. Look at their other slip. Look how steep this one is.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The fire hydrant. There's also the address of this slip specifically is 895. But yeah, you got a fire hydrant here that is the river, and
Unlimited
you get
gallons.
unlimited water.
So do we want to go into Cumberland? It's
I mean,
basically
there's
just
not
up the road.
much in Cumberland, I don't think. I think
Right.
there's like an OC Transpo stop like just up there, but like it's peak only.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can get back on the ferry.
Alright.
Go back to the Free Nation of Quebec.
So this is the next one coming in. This is number 7, which I thought they only had 6, but I guess one must not exist. There's also another one just coming in right now, but I guess they're both very full, so I guess we'll wait for this one to offload and then take this one in. They are letting the cars on first, and then we'll get on. The 2 cars that are coming, I guess the peak direction is from Quebec to Ontario. And it looks like we're already leaving, which is kind of insane.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, basically empty ferry here.
the service is so frequent that it doesn't matter. There's already another ferry.
It's 123, by the way. Yeah.
Do you have to pay card this time? Oh, you have a toonie.
I got a tuning.
Thank you very much.
I'm prepared for
Thank
this.
you.
be
a big operation. Like they have 7 boats, like
Yeah.
an entire boat maintenance facility, and like multiple docks.
Well,
on both
because
sides of the river.
the first bridge that way is like
It will be.
it's in downtown Ottawa,
the
isn't it?
Ottawa Bridge, Highway 5 in like King Edward, downtown Ottawa.
Yeah, and then the next bridge that way is who knows where.
Hawkesbury.
Oh, wow, okay.
But there's clearly the demand for it.
Well, which is why they run it like this is probably the most frequent transit mode in Ottawa.
Transit is a bit of a stretch, but yeah.
No, I think I'd count it as transit. The other one was M Bourbonnais 2, and this is M Bourbonnais 7. At least this one we won't have to wait long to get off. We just passed another ferry, and there's one there. There's one going the same way. I think that was the one that pulled in like beside us, and then there's another one already in the slip. This is this is the most frequent transit mode in Ottawa.
Ottawa and Gatineau.
Still counts as Ottawa and Gatineau.
I mean, you
Thanks.
saw the Ottawa sign. It is in Ottawa.
And you saw there was a Gatineau Park sign, or like not Gatineau Park, but like a park that Gatineau operated.
It's operated by the city of Gatineau.
Yeah. Anyway, we're already here. That's a 3-minute crossing. That's pretty good. Somehow, the same amount of time as the Billy Bishop ferry, which crosses like a gap 3 times smaller than this.
Look at how fast they're gonna get that gate down and cars off the ferry. Like it's going to be instant.
Yeah, they know how to dock ferries on this operation. The Ports Toronto could learn a thing or two from them. They'll see. They also have like a groove set in to dock this easier. Anyway, that was the ferry. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Needs more wake, and welcome to the free nation of Quebec.
For once, the Quebec sign is less cool than the sign on the Ontario side. Which there wasn't an Ontario sign, but the Ottawa sign was way more cool than the Quebec sign there. Anyway,
Walk back to the bus.
Yeah, but you won't see that because the video is gonna end right here.